but out of the gate, 23 runs. What did you take away from the offensive start?
Well, I thought we bounced back really well on Saturday and Sunday, but more than anything, kind of ready to move on to tomorrow. We did struggle against their Friday night guy, and I'm going to see one of those tomorrow. Kind of had him on the ropes one time, maybe two times, and against those guys you need to capitalize when you get a chance. And that's probably what I take out of last Friday. As far as the rest of the weekend, was ecstatic about the rest of the weekend. Man, we swung the bats really good.
What do you know about Oral Roberts? What can you tell us about them this weekend?
I guess there's something about Team USA guys. They got a kid from Corpus that's a Team USA guy from 2 years ago. His name's Trevino, I believe he's number 5, really good player. Returned 5 or 6 hitters at least in their lineup. 3 solid right-handers at the front end starting. And I think one of them's from El Paso. And what I've seen on him, he looked really good. I just saw one inning. And I think they'll be a tough challenge.
Tim, what have Ray and Matt done to elevate the pitching staff this year, you feel like?
Well, I'd also keep Coach Thomas in that equation because all 3 of those guys are working with them in conjunction with the catchers, is why I say Coach Thomas. And, I think all 3 of those guys bring a different element to it to be able to help pitchers. And, I mean, Coach Hayward being probably the best at what he's best in the, one of the best in the business of what he does as far as being able to see something with his own eyes and being able to go relay that message to a young man, be able to make adjustments. Coach Gardner, being a guy that pitched in the Big 12, probably could have caught in the Big 12 and kind of the attitude part of it and how to get guys out. And don't get me wrong, Coach Hayward knows how to get them out too. And then Coach Thomas, a little bit the same there as Matt, being a former catcher. And just kind of being able to tell them, hey, let's pitch ahead and make sure we got some leverage in the count and try to get ahead of people and then finish them.
Have they tried to instill maybe an attitude in these guys a little bit when they go out on the mound?
I mean, it would be crazy to say they didn't. I mean, I think the guys have an attitude. At the same time, I think all of them are a reflection a little bit of all 3 of them, and you just want to keep seeing them keep progressing. And so far, so good. But we're talking about one weekend.
Going into